Okay, this is an interesting one. I've got a funny name for this. Let's see what we can do with it. See if we can make it come up a treat. These usually work well as negative, positive reversals. I like to use these in this kind of context. Had a whole bunch of these donated recently, so I'm just using them up for my demos. They're not my cup of tea. I wouldn't read this shit or even use it as toilet paper if need be. You'll soon find out what I'm referring to. Right, let's see what we're referring to. We are referring to Who magazine. In other words, a major gossip magazine full of celebrity shit. Let's see if we can make this look any good. Yep, celebrities, indeed. Troubled lives that they live. And of course people consume this stuff ferociously, seeing just how badly these celebrities fuck up. Fuck up their lives, fuck up other people's lives, fuck the money, fuck the fame. They don't care what people get upset. They don't seem to. They're so selfish and they're so difficult. And they just can't control themselves. And that looks really quite interesting. I think we can use that. So I'm wondering where the centre is going to be there, and we're going to leave it in that colour scheme. But yeah, they're really, celebrities just don't seem to have the ability to conduct their lives properly, and yet people worship them like gods. Or demigods, whatever you want to call them, celebrities. You know what they don't. I just get so sick of people worshipping them. They're not to be worshipped, folks. That's what they want. You know, they want to be worshipped. And then they get upset when the paparazzi come after them. You know, they get really peeved. Sorry about that. That was a can. But basically they just get peeved and they wonder why they're always being pursued by the paps. You know, they just don't get it, that maybe it's what they're doing that is causing some of this unwelcome attention. You know, what they're doing. They're just so stupid. They're so stupid, and yet people worship these bitches. Honestly, I have no time to worship shit like that. I got better things to do. I mean, fuck. You know, I've got better things to do than worship tabloids and worship the shit that's in the tabloids and all the rest of it. You know, honestly, I have no time to spend on this shit. Reading it, I don't read this shit. It's not me. I'm going to put this one upside down, I think. I just don't have time to read this shit, or the desire. Gossip magazines, indeed. People just want to hear the hot gossip about the latest, about the celebrities. And yeah, that's why they get papped by the paps. I know that fame does not have to carry with it that kind of stupidity. Fame can be a fucking good tool to help other people, to help move huge mountains. You know, fame does have a use, folks. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to be like celebrities behaving badly. Fame can be good. It can be a useful tool, but unfortunately, I know what I did wrong. I forgot to set this properly. But they don't get it. They don't use their fame productively. It's privilege. You know, being famous is a privilege, folks. It's not a right. Just like being rich is a privilege, not a right. And it's your responsibility as a famous or a rich person, or both, to make a difference for the rest of the world. Yes, you can still have luxuries. You know, you don't have to give up on everything. You don't have to send yourself broke if that's what you're worried about. But it would feel nice. I'm sure you'd feel, if you celebrities out there could feel nice and fuzzy feelings if you're doing the right thing by mankind, instead of fucking around and having sex and parties and shit like that and whatever else you guys get up to as famous or celebrities. It can be used, folks. Fame is a useful tool, but it has to be used properly. It has to be properly utilised. It's got to be as much for the other person or the world as it is for yourself. Otherwise, it's just a self-indulgent piece of shit, a wank. We don't want people to be wankers, you know. We want people to use their fame and their fortune for a good purpose. That's how I see it. It's a tool, folks, but that doesn't mean you can act like a tool. You know, you got to use that tool wisely, or these tools have to be used wisely. And that's how I see it. Fame can be good. It doesn't have to be all about fucking up and being stupid. It can be good. And maybe if you famous people do more good turns instead of bad ones, you might find that the paparazzi don't want to harass you anymore. And even if they do, they'll want nice pictures of you posing for whatever cause you've been doing. I know some celebrities try to do the right thing. I'm pretty sure not all of them are stupid wankers or idiots, but these magazines seem to paint a different image, however much they might falsify what happens. But I do believe that fame is a good thing if it's used properly. Like any kind of tool, like a hammer can be used to hammer nails to make furniture. But it can also be used to destroy things. He can hit the same furniture with the hammer in a destructive manner and destroy it. It's the same thing. It's a double-edged sword, folks. It can be good, folks, if you know what to do. Anyway, that looks really quite colourful. I think now we can call this demo quits.